Visa-free countries for Cameroon passport holders. Western African countries have relatively more freedom than African countries in the context of travel freedom. Few African countries exist which have very powerful passports, such as South Africa and Mauritius, among others. These passports permit their holders to travel free to some country around the world without visas. African passports are usually weak and provide fewer travel options for their holders. The Cameroon passport is not the strongest in Africa, but it allows its holders to travel to 16 countries without visa. Cameroon, on the Gulf of Guinea, is a Central African country of varied terrain and wildlife. Its inland capital, Yaoundé, and its biggest city, the seaport Douala, are transit points to ecotourism sites. It has a population of and a GDP of $39 billion. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss on any of our videos. Now let's look at these countries Cameroon passport holders could visit without a visa. Number 16. Micronesia. The Federated State of Micronesia is a country spread across the Western Pacific Ocean, comprising more than 600 islands. Micronesia is made up of 4 island states. The country is known for palm-shaded beaches, wreck-filled dives, and ancient ruins. It has a population of 113,815 people and a GDP of $400 million. Visitors from Cameroon can enter Micronesia without applying for a visa for 40 days. Number 15. Vanuatu. Vanuatu is a South Pacific Ocean nation made up of roughly 80 islands, and that stretches 1,300 kilometers. It has a population of 299,882 and a GDP of $934 million. Cameroonians intending to visit Vanuatu can stay for a duration of 30 days without a visa. Number 14. Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. The Saint Vincent and the Grenadines is made up of 32 islands. It is known for its seductive waters and rare parrot. It has a population of 110,589 people and a total GDP of $829 million. Cameroonians intending to visit Saint Vincent and the Grenadines can stay for a duration of 30 days without a visa. Number 13. Singapore. The Republic of Singapore is a city-state and an island country with a population of 5.7 million people. It has a GDP of $372 billion. Cameroonians intending to visit Singapore can stay for a duration of 30 days without a visa. Number 12. Philippines. The Philippines, officially the Republic of Philippines, is an archipelago country in Southeast Asia. It is situated in the Western Pacific Ocean and consists of about 7,640 islands. It has a total population of 100 million people and a GDP of $377 billion. Cameroonian intending to visit Philippines can stay for a duration of 30 days without a visa. Number 11. Nigeria. Nigeria, an African country on the Gulf of Guinea, has many natural landmarks and wildlife reserves. Nigeria is known for its 250 ethnic tribes. It has a population of and a total GDP of $448.1 billion. Cameroon citizens can visit Nigeria without a visa application for a stay up to 90 days. Number 10. Mali. Mali, officially the Republic of Mali, is a landlocked country in West Africa. Mali is the 8th largest country in Africa. With an area of just 1,240,000 square kilometers, the population of Mali is 19 million people. It has a GDP of $17 billion. Cameroon citizens visiting Mali are required to obtain any visa for 90 days. Number 9. Lesotho. Lesotho, a high-altitude landlocked kingdom encircled by South Africa. It's crisscrossed by a network of river and mountain ranges. It has a total population of 1.9 million people and a GDP of $2.4 billion US. Visa is not required for citizens of Cameroon traveling to Lesotho for 90 days. Number 8. Haiti. Haiti is a Caribbean country that shares the island of Hispaniola with the Dominican Republic to its east. It has a population of 103 million people and a GDP of $14 billion US. Cameroon citizens can travel to Haiti without obtaining a visa. They can stay up there for 90 days. Number 7. Grenada. Grenada is a Caribbean country comprising a main island, also called Grenada, and smaller surrounding islands. Dubbed the Spice Isles, the hilly main islands is home to numerous nutmeg plantations. It has a population of 101,454 people and a GDP of $1.2 billion. Cameroonians can travel to Grenada without obtaining a visa, and they can stay there for up to 90 days. Number 6. Ecuador. Ecuador is a country straddling the equator of South America's west coast. Its diverse landscape encompasses the Amazon jungle, Andean highland, and the wildlife-rich Galapagos Islands. It has a population of 5.9 million people and a GDP of $107 billion US. Cameroonians intending to visit Ecuador can stay for a duration of 90 days without a visa. Number 5. Dominica. Dominica is a mountainous Caribbean island nation with natural hot springs and a tropical rainforest. Mont Trois Pitons National Park is home to the volcanical heated, steam-covered boiling lake. The park also encompasses Sulphur Vent, the 65-meter-tall Trafalgar Fall, and the narrow Tito Gorge. It has a population of 71,808 people and a GDP of $582 million US. Citizens of Cameroon can travel to Dominica without obtaining a visa, and they can stay there for up to 180 days. Number 4. Congo. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, also known as Congo Kinshasa, DR Congo, or simply either Congo or the Congo, and historically Zaire, is a country in Central Africa. It has a population of 86.8 million people and a GDP of $50.4 billion US. Visa application is not required for Cameroon citizens traveling to Congo for 90 days. Number 3. Chad. Chad, officially known as the Republic of Chad, is a landlocked country in the North Central Africa. It is bordered by Libya to the north, Sudan to the east, the Central African Republic to the south, Cameroon to the southeast, Nigeria to the southwest, and Niger to the west. It has a population of 17 million people and a GDP of $11.3 billion. Cameroonians visiting Chad are not required to apply for a visa for 90 days of stay. Number 2. Central African Republic. The Central African Republic is a landlocked country in Central Africa. It is bordered by Chad to the north, Sudan to the northeast, South Sudan to the southeast, the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the south, the Republic of the Congo to the southwest, and Cameroon to the west. It has a population of 4.7 million people and a GDP of $2.2 billion US. Number 1. Benin. Benin, a French-speaking West African nation, is the birthplace of Voodoo religion and home to the former Dahomey Kingdom from circa 1600 and 1900. In Obey, Dahomey former's capital, the historical museum occupies 2 royal palaces and a bas-relief recounting the kingdom's past and a throne mounted on human skulls. It has a population of 11.8 million people and a GDP of $14.4 billion. Cameroonians intending to visit Benin can stay for a duration of 90 days without a visa. There are other countries Cameroonians can travel to and get visas upon arrival or e-visas, countries such as Uganda, Senegal, Madagascar, among others. Take note that all these countries would require a valid passport before entry is granted into the country. Also, there are procedures you are required to follow before traveling into these countries. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.